All right, everyone, I want you to mark your calendars down for March the 21st. This is a day that is packed with power, and the energies are supporting you and your power as you are moving through it. So first we have the sun moving into the sign of Aries. We also have Mars in the sign of Pisces that is going to form a trine to Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. So this is a wave of energy that you are going to feel within yourself that packs a punch. So your manifesting abilities here are going to be incredibly potent. And there's a message here that Spirit wants to share with you as you are moving through this energy the next 2 weeks in your life. So we're going to look at spirit animal that is guiding you through this. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards. I'm also going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So these are messages that I might not understand, and I want you to place them wherever they resonate. We're going to close and seal the reading with an angel number. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a spirit animal that is coming forward as a superpower within you, a superpower that you are being called to apply in your world. All right, so we are getting the wild horse. Look at that. Have you seen a horse recently? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. And if you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So your superpower is meant to be applied through your freedom, through your sensitivity, through your spirit and your ability to partner up with others, partnership. Right? So these are gifts, these are superpowers that you are meant to use at this time. The more you use them, the better you'll get at them. And because we have the wild horse, we just stepped into the year of the fire horse in February. So this is going to be a year that is supporting you in a very big way, Virgo. We have the number 29 on this card as well. So this is a number of significance. You may have been born on the 29th, and I'm getting 29 days around something for you. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we have the 6 of Cups. This is the energy of love. It is spreading in your world. You're going to find that you're in a theme or an experience where love is all around you. Love is within you. And this is the energy, this is the frequency that Spirit wants you to also connect with and spread in your world. Okay, so the 6 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands. The way that you are moving in your world, I feel there's awareness around this. It's almost like you're clear about the decisions that you have to make and the actions you need to take. And you're being very intentional here. There's strategy, there's planning, there's preparation. There is no rush. So this is the Knight of Wands. And we have the 2 of Wands. So I'm seeing some of you at a crossroads. I'm seeing also that at this crossroads, things are beginning to fall into place. You got a higher perspective. I feel clarity is here, and you're able to see things in a way that you weren't able to see before because you're at a higher frequency. So this is the 2 of Wands. Balance here, but also synchronicities are happening. So this reading is one of the many synchronicities that you are going to experience. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. You know what I'm noticing right now is the handprint on the horse. I feel something is being sealed into place. And what I'm getting here is creativity. And I feel this is the energy of the sun in the sign of Aries. There is a new year we are stepping into right now, astrologically. Pisces was the last sign in the zodiac. Now we're stepping into Aries as I'm filming this reading. And I feel this year is bringing a lot of freedom into your life, a lot of harmony and balance. And it's through the way that you are showing up in the fingerprints. I'm getting blueprints. I'm getting digital IDs here as well. So it's really interesting how this card's showing up. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I'm definitely seeing someone using their fingerprints to unlock something. This could be your phone, or this could be something that your work has implemented recently, or something that you've been doing for a while. So I'm getting a lot of different kinds of experiences coming through. It feels like files that they're showing me. And you just want to be very discerning, especially with anything online right now. There's a lot of scammers out there. This is why I'm getting all the files, like complaints or cases. So the Six of Cups is pointing out a connection, a commitment, a relationship in your life. It is also an energy that is tied to your past in some way. And I feel that recently you may have been moving through an experience where there has been a reminder of an experience or moment in your past, and you're being launched back into that. So you may have walked by a bakery, they were maybe making apple pie, and it reminded you of your grandma. And immediately you're finding yourself in an experience with your grandma. And this is just a confirmation that you're actually connecting with your grandmother at that time as you're being launched back into that moment, right? So there's really interesting things that are happening through the Six of Cups. I'm getting that there's something from the past revisiting, and it's okay for you to revisit it as well. And I feel you're going to receive a lot of clarity through this experience of reconnecting, right? And I feel that there's a relationship dynamic changing here as well, some sort of a shift. And I feel the shift you felt within yourself first. So I feel that you're aligning to something different in your world, and there's definitely a connection that is changing. And, you know, there may be a little bit of friction around this as you move through it. So don't be afraid here. Spirit is encouraging you to stay strong. I feel there's a version of you that you are becoming comfortable with, getting used to. And I feel others around you are also getting used to this version of you as well, because this is a more truer, authentic version that you're stepping into. It's like you're not going to wear masks anymore. You know, you may have been taught to be a certain way when you were younger through, you know, schooling, society, like whatever it was. And you're now stepping into a world where you get to create the world you desire without any of these things that you were told were to be true. So I feel that you might be unpacking the past, or you might be unlearning a lot of things, and you're replacing them with what is true for you. And I feel you're stepping into this experience that is much more aligned to who you actually are. So this is going to bring about a lot of changes in your life, and that is okay. Change is actually bringing good things. So as you're moving through this, stay aligned to your heart center. And I feel your heart chakra is where the healing needs to happen right now. So they're encouraging you to focus there right now. Meditations related to the heart chakra, and, you know, expressing yourself, being truthful, right? Sometimes we just say things to appease others, or to keep the peace, or like whatever it is, you know, make ourselves smaller for other people. And it's really weird because I'm getting like friction in a relationship, and I feel there's a lot of healing happening here, however it happens. You know, I had a relationship, I still have a relationship in my life where it was just so much friction. And I felt that I didn't have to match the energy. I didn't have to come in with that friction. So I just let that go. And it actually changed the entire relationship. I connect with the energy of love. I'm not going to look at the layers of the person, because the person is who they are. And there's nothing really I can do about that. So I'm just going to connect to the heart center and give my love to that person, no matter what. I have boundaries as well, though, right? So I feel this is what the Wands is Six of Cups is representing in your life. And because I'm seeing the Six of Wands, I feel that there's a lot of victory here. I feel that whatever this is, it's going to be successful in whatever way it unfolds, right? I see you moving past or on from something, and there's like this sense of relief. There's this sense of lightness, like you've put this weight down and you're not needing to carry it anymore. And I feel this is freedom, the freedom of choice, choosing not to be in this space anymore, right? So we have the Knight of Wands. I feel you're being very intentional and strategic in your world. It's like you've prepared for this through the experiences you've had. And I feel that, the many challenges you have overcome, Virgo, the many things that you've had to go through with relationships and just things in your life, it has brought you to a place where you're able to see more and understand more and know more and trust yourself more. So this is where, when you're making decisions, when you're making choices, you're taking your time. You have clarity. And within this experience of making that choice, I feel you have this perspective, this way of looking at things that most people don't. This is an advantage that you have over others. And I feel this is a gift that is being called to be used more so you can master it. Right? It's like a knight. It's a spirit warrior energy. This is what's rising within you. And I feel that everything that is happening planetarily, we have just stepped into an astrological new year. We also have the new moon in the sign of Pisces. So it's an energy that's asking us to slow down so something can end as we step into a new beginning. And in this new beginning, I feel you have more clarity. You have more, it's like you've allowed yourself to soften. You've allowed yourself to work with this energy, and now you know how to use it. So you're going to be fully using it. It's like you've been practicing, right? The knights are always practicing. You never know when there's going to be a war or a battle. And I feel that this person can see the battle from a mile away. It's almost like you have foresight and you're able to plan ahead. And this really is, it is a gift that you hold. I feel some of you might not even realize that you have this gift, right? So organization, things may feel a little bit chaotic, even uncertain to some of you, right? Maybe life is just throwing a bunch of things at you and it feels like you're constantly moving through this like battle energy. You're on survival mode. When is it going to be over, right? So Spirit is encouraging you to put the energy and effort you've been putting into battling things in your world to yourself, to your self-care and self-love, to work on replenishing that heart center, to filling yourself up with energy that feels like you're full of love, overflowing actually. And from here, you can share that energy. So I feel that there's almost like a plan B here with this, right? Maybe there is a plan A, but then there's a plan B and there's a plan C. There's different paths that you can take, but I feel that you have prepared, practiced each of these. So at a moment's notice, you're able to move, adjust, and be flexible. And I feel your day-to-day schedule, your day-to-day life having some sort of rhythm and a flow. I have a very organized weekday, like a schedule, Monday to Friday. I'm filming, I'm editing videos, and the weekends are my days to rest and do whatever it is that I want. And I've actually been trying to carve out time to film a video for all of you where I share the cards I use on my channel. And I actually had the time to do it. I was able to carve out some time. I filmed that reading. It's ready. I'm going to be uploading it soon. So when I did film it, it's 45 minutes long, roughly about there. And I went to go edit it. I was like, what was I thinking? Now I got to put all the cards up. I got to research where I found all of these cards deck and see if they're still available or not, right? So I stepped into this energy and followed through on it, even though I had to battle it out with all the cards and it took a lot longer than I was expecting. But you know what? I did it. It's done and you're going to see it on my channel very soon, in a couple of days. So this is the energy of the Knight of Wands. This is you claiming victory. This is you reaching a goal. This is you at that finish line because you are not a giver-upper, Virgo. Okay, so I feel there's a lot of different messages that are coming in, many different layers to the experiences you are having in your world right now. And, you know, some of you have asked Spirit for a sign. You've asked for some guidance, some sort of clarity, some sort of confirmation, reassurance, whatever it is coming in now. You're receiving it, right? I feel it's either coming through this reading or something else that is going to happen in your life. And Spirit is communicating to you through the animals. I've been feeling a lot of spirit animals around. I've been seeing them around me and around my home. And I feel some of you also have been seeing animals around more than normal. And whenever I see nature in its own natural environment, I'm seeing happy animals, birds flying around. I know that everything is okay. That is a sign for me that no matter what's going on internally, what's going on in my house, maybe there is something going on that's challenging. Everything is okay because the world is okay. Earth is okay, right? So that's kind of how I look at things. And you might do it differently, so you'll have to share with us. We have the Two of Wands. So what's happening here with this card's energy is your path is splitting in two, Virgo. There's a path that continues on, and then there's a path that changes direction. And I feel that you have been feeling the one that is changing direction. And this feels like a crossroads. It feels like maybe you're having a hard time trying to decide what you want, which way you want to go. Maybe it feels confusing here or uncertain, or maybe you're wanting some sort of a guarantee that things will work out for you if you choose to do this thing. Spirit is letting you know that you have the answer within yourself. We unfortunately don't get the luxury of knowing how we're going to get there. Our job is to trust that Spirit is working with us to make this happen. And when you do have a vision or an idea or something that inspires you, Virgo, trust that it's coming to you for a reason and a purpose. It came to you because you are someone who is very capable of making it happen, materializing it. So I feel that you're about to step into a journey. You might already have stepped into a journey, but there's a path that is splitting off. And I feel you are one decision away from a major, major change in your life. And I feel you know this. You've been feeling it. You've been sensing it. You've been wanting it. It's been pulling you. So trust what it is that you're feeling and allow that to guide you. And balance. I feel that there may be too much or too little of something. And Spirit is encouraging you to balance this out. Maybe you haven't been sleeping enough, or you've been eating too much junk food, or maybe it's alcohol or something else. I feel something here needs moderation. That's the word they want me to use. And I feel that you know what this is. And it's just about doing what it is that you're saying you're going to do here. So now the other thing is synchronicities. This is where you're going to find yourself at the right place at the right time. I feel that you're going to bump into someone. This might be someone from your past. I feel there's a purpose to this. There's some sort of a story that carries a message that you're meant to know now in your world. So you may bump into an ex. You may bump into an aunt or an uncle, maybe an old coworker, and you get a talk in. And through that conversation, there's like a lot of clarity or a realization that happens. So these are the things that are coming together for you right now. And I feel the pieces are falling into place and you're seeing them falling into place. And it does feel like there's a lot of magic in the air. So know that you're an incredibly powerful manifester. These planetary alignments are revealing to you the potency of your magnetism, how you can attract energies into your life through your manifesting abilities. You're incredibly powerful, and you're going to see that people are drawn to you, resources are drawn to you, opportunities, all kinds of things. So, and I also feel that you carry this energy of connection, like people are drawn to you unintentionally. You might find yourself at a store that was empty, but as soon as you walk in, you draw a crowd, right? This is how the energy comes in. You might notice that you might be having lunch in a restaurant and maybe it's quiet, but the minute you sit down and order, all of a sudden it starts to get crowded in that time. And you're like, whoa, this got busy really fast. That is your energy, believe it or not. And people are drawn to asking you for guidance and clarity as well. So you might be finding yourself in experiences where, you know, people are asking you what direction they should go, what they should do in their own life. And, you know, I always ask somebody when they ask me, like, what should I do? It's like, what is it that you feel that you need to do? What is it that you know you have to do? But it's almost like we're in denial, or we don't know if that's actually legit or not. And we have to ask just to confirm. They want you to trust yourself in your experience. Trust what it is that you're feeling. We can look around for answers externally, but they lie within you. So that is the Two of Wands. I might be calling these all different other suits, and I apologize, but this is the energy that's coming in. It's like shape shifting in a way. So let's pull up the wild horse interpretation for you as well. So we have the number 6, 12, and 2 on the cards. So Spirit's definitely communicating through numbers with you. So 29, wild horse. The message for you today is merging the freedom of spirit with the groundedness of earth. Horse calls you into a woven expression of presence and power. Amidst the noise and pressures of the world around you, the message of horse is to trust the subtle feelings of your body in order to sense what is right and true. The key to knowing what to do next is found in combining your greater vision with quiet attention to this moment right here and here and here. Each step holds the potential for both simple connection and glorious miracles. Horse medicine helps you weave both together in the realization that in truth they are one and the same. Miracles come in unexpected ways in your life right now, Virgo. As a highly intuitive being, you must find the balance between open-hearted connection and centered strength. Don't let yourself be pulled in direction that doesn't feel right deep down inside. But likewise, don't allow your ambition to create separation between you and those who are intimately woven into your journey. Horse's greatest gift comes in the balance, in the partnership of head and heart as we awaken spirit in our action. Horse calls for spirited adventure led by a spontaneous connection to the energy of the moment. Trust your honor, trust your horse sense. Embrace your sensitivity as an ally. Harness your clear creative vision and action. Open yourself to the unfettered call of your spirit and allow it to inspire the greater flow of you. Okay, so that is a powerful message for you today. Now, I do have an affirmation, so feel free to write this down and use it over the next 29 days. So the affirmation here is at one with the energy of my spirit. I am awake, in tune, inspired, and free. So once again, at one with the energy of my spirit, I am awake, in tune, inspired, and free. I feel you're breaking free from something that may have held you down. And, you know, it looks like the spotlight is on the horse here. There's a light around the horse. To me, this feels almost like a mugshot, but it's not. There's an energy. It's really interesting. It's in the background, and I'm seeing these fingerprints behind in the back of my mind here. So I feel this is representing something for some of you. So what I'm going to do next is pull 3 personal messages for you. Now, I might not understand these, so I want you to place them wherever they resonate. And before we begin, I just wanted you to take a moment to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message today is it's okay not to have all the answers. They will come to you when you need them. So once again, it's okay not to have all the answers. They will come to you when you need them. And your second message is spend less time worrying about your appearance. You're enough. They want you to stop spending time worrying about your appearance because you are enough just as you are. And thirdly, you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon, Virgo. You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. All right, and we're going to seal and close your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. And we are getting for you 1717, many blessings. There are many blessings that are all around you, blessings that want you to recognize them, invite them in. So the message is they're encouraging you to start expressing your gratitude. That practice of gratitude is going to be incredibly powerful. Helping loved ones, you might be finding yourself helping loved ones, and I feel loved ones are asking for that help. You might be finding yourself in an experience of teaching and healing, and you're being called to follow your heart. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.